loose ball, and it's gonna go. Maddie buries it in the net to tie it. It's good! It's back-to-back games for us here at Durfee this week. Last night, a thriller in girls soccer. This evening, field hockey, another game against Bridgewater-Raynham. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome back to Mac Aldridge Field. Thanks for being with us this evening. Well, we got to see field hockey last week in their game at Dartmouth, the DCTV game that I broadcasted, and man, was that a nail-biter throughout. That's a game that could have gone 1-0 Durfee, 1-1, 0-0, but it ended up 1-0 Dartmouth. A goal that I'm sure Durfee would love to get back, but you know, once in a while, those slip in, and it's exactly what happened. Dartmouth got one late in the game. They broke the ice after a scoreless first half, and they were able to hold on for the 1-0 conference game win. Now, since then, Durfee's won 2 in a row, including a big 7-0 win against New Bedford. That was at the end of last week. And then on Monday, here in the rain, they were able to beat Apponequet. So they're riding a 2-game winning streak, and they're coming into play against a BR team that has struggled here in 2023. So Coach Nicole Henrik and her Hilltoppers feel very confident coming into play today, looking to continue their winning streak as they get ready for the end of this week. We'll have all the action for you next on Fred TV. We'll hope you stick around. It's coming up right after the break. They hand it off back to Romero. Romero forges ahead. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Coming in, you're really scared, you might be a little nervous, but I think being a part of a team gives you friends who can come with you all the way through high school, and then coaches looking out for you. I think as an athlete, you can improve and learn the art of dedication.
That shot taken. Cadet will take the shot and score.
Hard work pays off. For my freshman year, starting off hardly knowing anything about sports to now my junior year, having almost all the school records in track and field. I feel like this school shows a lot of opportunities in classrooms and out of classrooms.
1, 2, 3, Durfee!
High flip to Espinal, open 3, got it! Big time hit from Granham.
Durfee has such a great community, such great pride. You know, we're people who love to be here, we love to compete, we love to play, and it's such a great opportunity.
Corralled by Camara, full steam ahead, weaving through traffic, takes the shot, and it's good! Camara, coast to coast!
I've made a lot of great friends playing sports. I really appreciate how it fosters a community amongst all of the athletes, even in between sports seasons.
Good pass up the field, gets some good backspin on it, and it is a loose ball, shot, and it's good! To tie it, it's good! Medeiros on the PK!
You have a lot of support and a lot of people around you. It's a good environment, especially the sports teams.
Great. O'Connell with the 3, and the lead is over 30.
I know how much pride it takes to be a topper, so it made me work harder so I can be more successful.
It's really great to just be able to learn accountability, reliability, just getting involved in school, and I feel like the best way to do that is to join a sport.
In the air in a deep left field. Coppola heading back at the wall. It's gone! 3-run home run for Montilla, and it's a 2-run game.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Aldrich Field. Evan Massoud with you as opening ceremonies have concluded here. The starters announced in-house. The national anthem has been played, and we are just about ready to get this one started. Bridgewater-Raynham at 1-3-1 on the season. The Durfee Hilltoppers on your screen there at 5-2-0. No ties so far, so games that have been decided either one way or the other for Durfee so far here in 2023. While we have a moment, let's run down the starters for today's game. We'll look at the visitors first. Number 1, Captain Sophia Tanz. Number 2, Emily Keefe. Number 3, Madison Rosario. Number 4, Claire Hansen. Number 5, Erin Rennie. Number 8, Frankie Fernandez. Captain number 11, Delaney Moreau. Number 16, Abigail Barnacote. Number 17, Catalina Montero. Number 22, Mia Quattrucci. And in goal, number 27, Jamie McLaren. The Trojans led by head coach Emma Fernandez. Get to Durfee in just one moment here as we get ready for game time. Trojans in their road red uniforms. Hilltoppers in their home whites. 15-minute running clock here. Game on. Durfee's JV team lost 2-0 in the first game, so varsity looking to, as I said in the open, continue their winning streak and take another conference game here, now back at home for the second time this week. Much better conditions than they had on Monday evening. That was really the end of 3 crappy days weather-wise. We got 63 degrees here at 5:30. Just a beautiful night. Not as windy either as it was last night for soccer. So, and let me just say, it is so great to see field hockey on the stadium. I said it last night, but now actually watching this game as Durfee gets it deep down the other end and are going to gain themselves a corner right from the start here. Man, is it great to have a game here in the stadium. This is awesome. So, for those of you watching, the new markings on the field are the orange ones. That's the field hockey markings. Yellow is soccer, and of course football is the white. That is sent in the air, and it'll go long over the net. And while we have a break in the action, we'll look at Durfee's 11 starters. Number 1, Sophia Aguilar. Number 2, Alina Emery. Number 5, Peyton Patello. Number 9, Sydney Duong. Captain number 10, Casey Curran. Captain number 12, Emily Curran. Number 13, Avery Mata. Number 14, also a captain, Elliot Delisle. And the 4th captain, number 21, Tony Freitas. Number 25, Lily Cook. And in goal for Durfee, the 00, Nick Karen. And the Hilltoppers led by head coach Nicole Henrik. That one goes out of play. Another corner for Durfee. Comes out to the 20. And a quick transition here back to midfield as the Trojans get it out of the other end. I will say, after doing, boys volleyball in the spring and baseball, softball in the spring, shot taken is just wide to the left. And then, of course, we come back here in the fall. We're doing longer games like volleyball again, girls volleyball. We're doing soccer, doing football. These field hockey matches just absolutely fly with the running clock. Makes for a really quick game. And, I'd venture to say, even though basketball, you have 8-minute quarters with all the stoppages, we've seen a couple quick ones, but I still think field hockey is probably the fastest games that we cover in terms of time. Durfee can score. 12-0 win against Brockton, 7-0 against New Bedford, 5-3 against Apponequet in the rain on Monday. That was a good win. Not a conference win, but Apponequet usually pretty solid, and in bad conditions, that's a big win for Durfee here at home 2 days ago. And actually, that was the second time seeing Apponequet. They started the season with Apponequet, so they swept. They won that one 3-1. So a sweep for Durfee over the Lakers this year. Down the field, all jumbled up, and the whistle sounds. It's going to be a corner. Shot taken, bouncing ball in front, still loose. Whistle sounds. Testing McLaren for the Trojans early. Their starting goalie, a junior. Down in front, backhanded, a little bit weak. Ball is still free. And another corner. It's Casey Curran setting the ball back in play. Good pass. Chance for an open shot. Dragging it, batted out of the way, loose in front. And the whistle sounds. It'll go back to the Trojans. Good idea sending it back this way, though. Everybody was bunched up where the ball was initially sent from Curran, and they got it to the near side and at least had the opportunity to take an open shot. Coming to the near side. Right along the boundary, and it goes out. It'll be Durfee ball. Sydney Duong giving way to Peyton Botello. Passes it up or down the sideline. And now another free hit for Durfee. Big, strong hit. Down the field it goes. Had the chance to speak with head coach Henrik preseason. Bouncing ball is in front, and Durfee will strike first. 1-0 Durfee, and carrying it out is Alina Emery. Goal coming at 7 minutes and 55 seconds here in the first quarter. I was about to say that I had a chance to catch up with Durfee's coach in the summer months during the summer league play. Obviously, none of the head coaches can be involved in those leagues, but they are allowed on the premises to watch. We saw that with the football passing league as well. So Coach Henrik was here as a spectator and had a chance to talk with her, and we ran that segment during the sports report in the summer. And one of the things that she talked about was the field. And not just obviously that, we have the stadium lined here, but moreover what the new turf was going to be like, because obviously a different surface than it was before. It's more, it's not matted down, it's not worn out, it's plush. It feels like grass when you go walking out there. So she actually compared it a lot to Dartmouth, which is even a little thicker than this. Dartmouth's field is probably the most grass-like I've ever walked on. But that lends for a slower game. When you send the ball like that, it's not just going to roll like it's on concrete. When you have, blades of turf there to kind of grab it and slow it down. So she said she was going to be interested to see, as the season went on, loose ball in front again, how the girls would adjust to this. It was going to require a little bit more, accuracy with the passing, trying to go stick to stick, not necessarily just sending it down the field. So see how that affects them this season. It doesn't look like it's affected them much, at least here today. It's our first look at them on the home fields. Now the whistle sounds, an infraction against Durfee, so we are with it. But basically, what would happen is, because it was so matted down, the old turf, is when they would send it, it would just bounce and just roll. It would just pick up speed and roll. But now, a little more controlled and kind of puts a little more friction there. So good pass in front. Shot taken. Is deflected. McLaren goes down to the turf. Goes out of bounds. And Durfee will get to set it back in play. Big swing. Hit behind it a little bit. Not as strong. Ball goes all the way down and out of play. Good send down the field. Pass backwards, got away. Now it goes to Mata. And the whistle sounds. BR will have it. One of the things I've really come to love about field hockey, which is, I think one of the most exciting parts about it, is that there's no offsides. Whistle comes, and that helps McLaren. Ball came loose again. It'll be a corner for Durfee. But not having the offsides, you can just break down the field at any time. And it really makes it exciting when you end up with somebody way down the field. Trying to change it up. Open shot, kick save, and it'll go back to the top of the arc. Another shot taken, and knocks down one of her teammates. That was Mata who took the hot shot from Cook. And the goal counted?
No. Say the goal is very good.
I was saying there was no goal. I'm sorry. No, there was no goal. It was a good save.
Very good.
Athletic director Brad Buston with me here in the booth, and he said the goalie's very good. McLaren has looked very good so far, but I thought he said goal is good, and I said it didn't go in. That'll teach me to have a sidebar while we're on the air. That's okay. It's all good. Ten seconds left here. Our clock here on the that's not synced up with the scoreboard ran down a little early. It's usually a couple ticks fast, and that's the end of the first. But Hilltoppers with a 1-0 lead after 15 minutes here. Good start for Durfee as the shadows start to creep onto the field. The teams will meet up for about 2 minutes on the sideline. We'll take a quick break here. Reset for the second quarter. Stay with us. More live field hockey right after the break.
Hi, my name is Laura Ferreira. I am the Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As the school year begins, we want to remind everyone of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are here for a reason. Your safety. Please use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic and escort you safely. Drivers, please use caution when entering a school zone. 20-mile-per-hour speed limits are strictly enforced as mandated by state law. By being respectful and patient with one another, we can all arrive at our destination on time and in one piece. Thank you for your attention. If you have concerns or questions, please contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
back live here at Durfee High School. The Hilltoppers on your screen breaking the huddle. Coming back onto the field of play. Evan Massoud with you here for field hockey action from Durfee. Hoping the weather cooperates for us for Friday, but the forecast continues to move in the unfavorable direction, unfortunately, for Friday night football. Durfee with a 6:30 kickoff this week at home against Nauset, non-conference game. Nauset coming all the way from the Cape. So, a bit of a drive, and so kind of starting things a little earlier. But the rain in the forecast not looking too good.
Come on, Tony.
So we'll have to play that one by ear, unfortunately. Well, if you're just joining us, Durfee's lone goal scored by Alina Emery at 7:55 in the first. That's what made it 1-0, and that's where we stand. Pass down into the corner. That's Tamada. Crossing pass in front. Shot taken. Good save from McLaren. It comes right back to Delisle. And Durfee will gain the corner. Shot taken, and it's going to wrap around. Trying to hook it on that inside part of the far pole and unable to do so. And BR will get to restart us here. Good pass, way up the field it goes. Lost possession there. Great opportunity. Durfee had some numbers down there, but better play from the defense of the Trojans, able to stop play or stop the ball, and that one gets through as well. Swing. That, I think that hit off the post. Does that go in?
Penalty stroke.
It's going to be a penalty shot.
I think. Yeah.
Clock stops here in the stadium at 11:44. And it'll be Tony Freitas, senior forward and captain, on the penalty shot here against McLaren. And good friend Coach Ted Regan out there talking to, he's our official today. Shot is gonna go! Goes right by Oh, she had the corner, but sails by. She had the shot. McLaren never got it. It'll stay 1-0. And here we go. Let's say Ted, we've interviewed before when he and Don Schwinard did the River City baseball camp across the street for many years. He's always been involved in field hockey as well. Quickly back down the field. Hilltoppers with another corner. This time Mata sets it in play. Big swing, and it's going to trickle out of bounds. And another corner. I'll tell you one thing, Durfee has completely controlled the pace of play here. We haven't seen the ball really go on the other side of midfield, except for maybe a couple seconds, but it has been completely Durfee in control. Lots of shots on net. Bouncer, it's going to go wide. Well, that time they had McLaren leaning to her left, and the ball went by her to the right. Big swing, another bouncer. Another chance for Durfee. Loose ball in front, goes out of bounds. McLaren not able to smother it. Backswing, second shot. That one will go. Hilltoppers score for the second time.
Look at same girl as the first time.
And that's Emery carrying the ball out again. So 2 for 2. Goal coming at 5:59 here in the second. Resetting play from basically right in front of Durfee's bench. Hilltoppers will swing away. High pass, and it lands at the 50. Another big swing. Durfee with numbers down low, a 3-on-2. Forward progression, shot taken, and buries it in the corner. 3-0 Hilltoppers. This time Tony Freitas with the goal. Goal coming at 7:07. That's some nice breathing room here halfway through the second quarter. BR trying to answer now, pushing it down the field. Out of bounds. BR was slow to get back, and Durfee had numbers once again. They had a 4-on-3. Big swing towards the net, and towards the goal. Kick save from McLaren. Stays in the arc, though. And a corner coming. Durfee trying to spread it out. Big swing. Hit a little behind it. Bouncing ball. And it's good. 4-0 Durfee.
Casey Curran.
Casey Curran with the ball. And she scores. All three of these coming in short time as well. 3 minutes time, and that's going to be a timeout on the field. Time of this goal, 8:55 here in the second quarter, and it's a 4-0 Hilltoppers lead very quickly. BR back out on the field now. Durfee not using the entire timeout. Here we go. Clock is rolling. This Trojans team, not a lot of varsity experience. I had a chance to talk with their head coach, Emma Fernandez, before the game today. And at 1-3-1, obviously not record-wise where she would like her team to be, but, you know, the class of 2023 was 15 seniors from this team, so they had a ton of turnover. And so that lends to be a young team. Not a lot of varsity experience. The senior class this year, only 6 for her. So, but 15 players, to graduate 15 players on your starting team, that's a lot. So, there's certainly room for growth. But I think it's pretty safe to say this is kind of a rebuilding year for her and the Trojans. But still also, of course, trying to remain competitive in a tough conference. Good pass down the field, and Durfee can't get to the ball first. Now Freitas takes it away. Shot taken right at the defender. That's going to roll out of play. Aguilar trying to take it away from Keefe, and she does, but the ball comes away. Far side of the field. Trojans trying to get something going. It has been tough for them so far. Durfee's offensive push has really controlled the game, but now BR getting down the field a bit. Durfee trying to turn it back around, back towards midfield for the Hilltoppers. Peyton Botello with the pass as we restart again to Aguilar. Pass down low. And banked in. Hilltoppers with their 5th goal. Got some help from the teammate kind of screening McLaren. And it looks like that's Mata. It is. Mata with the goal this time. At 13:05 in the second. That was a prime example right there of the, I say no offsides. I mean, that's what you can do. That one skips by the post. No good this time. Final minute of the half here, as BR will reset play after the whistle. Durfee will not get a last shot off, but an impressive first half for the Hilltoppers. It was 1-0 after one, and then the floodgates kind of opened up there in the middle of the second quarter. 3 goals in about 3 minutes' time. They added a fifth here late in the second quarter. Give themselves a 5-0 lead here at halftime. So we will step aside, and we'll see you on the other side of the break with the third quarter from Durfee. Stay with us. More live coverage after this.
Hi. 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 Hi, I'm Maggie O'Connell. I'm Julia Hargraves.
My name's Emma McDonald.
I'm Julia Raposa, and we are the leaders of the Active Minds chapter here at Durfee.
Active Minds is the nation's premier nonprofit organization supporting mental health awareness and education for young adults. They're a national leader for young adults' mental health, advocacy, and suicide prevention. Did you know 1 in 5 Americans suffer from mental health illness? 1 in 5.
As Active Mind leaders, we had the opportunity to attend a MIAA Sportsmanship Summit a couple months ago. We had the privilege to sit in on a workshop that was focused on mental health and were introduced to the Kyle Cares program, where the story of Kyle Johnson was shared with us.
Kyle Johnson had a profound impact on many people in his 19 years. He had a passion for helping others and was driven with the motivation to make those around him happy. Kyle always put others before himself despite his own internal pain and struggles. His compassion made the world a better place. In Kyle's memory and in recognition of his legacy for caring for others, the Kyle Cares Foundation was created.
Kyle Cares is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting open and honest communication about mental health challenges experienced by teens and young adults in today's society. Kyle Cares aims to eliminate student self-harm and suicide by creating school environments where students and their caregivers have the confidence to support and seek help without shame or hesitation.
Why we want it here at Durfee.
Having this Active Minds chapter here at Durfee is so important to us.
We want to help change the culture around mental health at Durfee.
No one should have to struggle alone.
We believe it's never too late to start taking care of your mental health, and we want to help begin the conversation about it.
We want to encourage those to seek help.
We want to empower the individuals to talk about and open up about their mental health.
We want to grow awareness to the resources available in our school.
Hi, I'm Mr. Thuran, one of the adjustment counselors here at Durfee. As an adjustment counselor, I work with students to support their social and emotional needs, mental health being one of those areas. I am currently working with your Active Minds leaders to support students through this awareness campaign. Durfee High School School Adjustment Counselors also work to connect our school with mental health resources. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health or needs to talk, please contact me or see one of your grade level adjustment counselors. If you are unsure which office to go to, please contact me or one of your Active Mind student leaders who will inform me and I can guide you in the right direction.
Overall, our mission is to create a change in the Durfee community so that mental health is openly discussed, cared for, and valued.
If you are passionate about caring for others, mindful about mental health, are seeking help or resources, or want to become a part of a supportive, judge-free community at Durfee, become an ally of mental health and join our Active Minds chapter.
Your mental health matters.
We're here for you.
We will listen to you.
You are not alone.
You matter!
The Gothic Revival-style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, the arch was unable to withstand time and the elements, and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Aldrich Field.
Yeah, that was a short halftime.
Oh. Much shorter halftime than we anticipated, so had to kind of cut out of that piece a little bit.
Thank you.
But certainly not a 10-minute halftime by any stretch. That was more like 6 minutes, if that. So here we are. We're back. I mean, I'm okay with it, but tough to plan accordingly here. That's all right. We're back either way. Hilltoppers with a 5-0 lead. We've switched sides here at the half, so kind of flipping the field just like we do with soccer. The Trojans need to get something going here offensively if they want a chance in this game, because it's been all Durfee to this point. We'll recap the first here. First 2 goals were scored by Alina Emery. One was in the first quarter, and the second coming in the second. They were Durfee's first 2 goals, one at 7:55 of the first and 5:59 in the second. And then, just a minute and 6 seconds later, a minute 8 seconds later, we had, Tony Freitas scoring her goal, the third for Durfee. Then nearly 2 minutes later, Casey Curran with Durfee's fourth. And then right towards the end of the second quarter, Avery Mata scoring a goal. So 4 goal scorers so far for Durfee today. In what was a dominating first half. So dominating that Durfee goalie Nick Caron did not have to even make a play on the ball once. Good pass up the field, but BR with the numbers this time. Freitas looking for some space, trying to backhand it, lost her footing, goes tumbling down. Our official there on your screen, we're in all black right now. Threw on the hoodie. It's a little nippy out there now that the sun has gone down. So lights on here at the stadium as well. But now they're on today. On the left tower, it was top left, bottom right that were out. And on the right side, bottom left, top right.
Now they're on?
BR down the field, whistle sounds, and Durfee will go to protect here. BR will have a corner for the first time in the game. Shot taken, defended. That was Sophia Tans with the shot. Trojans set it in play. And now Durfee ball.
Go, Tony, go.
Across the emblem, Botello. The pass up the field towards Freitas. And lost it. Good pass. Deep down the field. Ended up getting by Forbes Smith, unfortunately, because the pass was right at her. Good long pass for the Trojans. Tan's knocking that one down.
There's no whistle.
Forbes Smith once again with the pass. As Montero trying to get by Durfee's defense. Botello not giving her space. And the whistle comes against her. That was Forbes Smith again, setting it in motion. There was a Forbes Smith on the girls' soccer team yesterday for BR. I have to imagine they must be related. Not a common hyphenate for last names, so Durfee ball here as we've hit the halfway mark of the third. Good strong pass. Takes a bounce. Gets by.
Make a move.
And BR trying to limit the damage that Durfee can do. Nice pass down low, all alone. Bouncing ball, and it goes out of play. But I've noticed that BR protecting a little more. They're going with three down the field defenders, not wanting to get caught with odd numbers. Didn't always see that in the first half, but here in the third quarter, we are seeing it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Unbelievable. What a difference. Good pass towards the sideline here.
Go to the line, Tony, go.
That one riding all the way down line, gathered by Moreau.
Nice.
Taken away by Freitas, who has help down inside the arc. Gets by once, passing back. Great pass, second chance, it's gonna go! If you don't at first succeed, try again. That's exactly what happened. Durfee grabs their sixth.
Running clock, I guess.
Elliot Delisle. And now the clock running as well on all stoppages. That goal coming at about 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Chasing it down. Far corner. And Durfee will get a corner here. Nice ball movement. Great opportunity. A bit of a swing and a miss there. But really good passing down low. Still Durfee ball as everybody moves up the field. Nice pass right over everybody to Forbes Smith, who now loses it, but that was a great idea. Now she'll get it back. Try to push ahead here. Had some help from Fernandez to her left. Fernandez trying to break that one up, pass it away from her. And that rolls out of bounds. A little pop up there for, and now stick handling. Look at this from Cook right up the field. Essentially carrying the ball, which is allowed. That's a great pass, just a little too out of reach. Intended for Freitas. Corner coming. Hilltoppers trying to get that shot off and unable to, so they'll settle for a corner. Bouncer, McLaren, down to the turf. Ball still loose in front now. The whistle sounds, and we'll do it again as we come up on the final minute here of the third. Big shot, and And it's number 7 for Durfee. Casey Curran with her second goal. And that's the third. Hilltoppers add to their lead. 2 more goals for Durfee. Take a 7-0 advantage into the fourth. I'm going to run the piece that we were interrupted on at halftime for you, and we will be right back with the fourth quarter live from Durfee. Stay with us.
The Gothic Revival-style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, the arch was unable to withstand time and the elements, and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark was saved with funds through the Community Preservation Act.
In just 5 months, this time using some modern machinery, local contractors refurbished the granite arch and replaced sections of the gate.
A uniquely Fall River work of art and a respectful reflection for the dead has been saved for future generations.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Welcome back, everybody. You've seen that piece before. Many of those Community Preservation Act pieces. We're going to have another one debuting shortly as part of our ongoing series for the Community Preservation Committee. Really have learned a lot doing those pieces, I have to say. I've enjoyed working with the committee and Sandy Dennis. That's been a lot of fun. And like I said, got to learn quite a few things about some of the places and particularly some of the historic buildings that we visited. The arch is historic, as is 417 Rock Street, the school administration building. We did Lafayette Durfee House. We are wrapping up a piece on what is now called Creative Class, but that was the Durfee Textile Mill, which is on Durfee Street, right next to, on the other side of Durfee Street from the Bank Street Armory. That building's been completely, or almost completely rehabbed and renovated, and so that's the piece that will be debuting most likely next week, actually, just putting the finishing touches on that. So really cool building, a lot of interesting architectural pieces to it and bits to it. One of the interesting things is that, it was a school. So the residences, they're parts of them obviously were classrooms, and then they moved some walls around to widen the spaces, but you walk down some of the halls and you can clearly tell it was a school at one point. So pretty interesting. And we have some more on tap that we're planning to do, with some of which they're going to be getting funding soon, like that'll be ongoing projects, not projects that are already complete. So that'll be interesting. That'll kind of be like a different look at some of the current projects and whatnot. Instead of things that have already been done, we'll get to actually document some upcoming ones that are happening as we speak. So really looking forward to that. But you'll see a new piece hopefully next week during one of the broadcasts. Deep down the field, and that'll go out of bounds. One of just a handful of Trojans' opportunities on offense, and this will be a corner for them. Just their second. Looking at BR's upcoming schedule, they are playing on Friday at 4 at Silver Lake, and then they return home for their next 5 games after that. So they'll be home from September 30th all the way to October 16th, where they'll face Barnstable, Nauset, Whitman-Hanson, New Bedford, and Silver Lake again. And with the score the way it is, if it stays this way, they'll fall to 1-3 in conference play. And New Bedford and Brockton not doing all that much better either within the conference. So it's once again Durfee and Dartmouth really the class of the field hockey in terms of league play. Durfee the defending league champs. For the Hilltoppers, they'll be home 1 week from yesterday, so not playing again until Tuesday next week against Somerset Berkeley. That's a rematch. That's actually going to be on the backfield. But if the weather's good, we will have that game for you next Tuesday. Then they'll be on the road a week from tomorrow. And then they'll have a week off, return home for 6 in a row starting October 12th with Mansfield. You'll see Old Rochester, Dighton Rehoboth, Dartmouth again, New Bedford again, Brockton again. So a lot of home games coming up for field hockey. McLaren on the ground with a number of saves as we come up on the 10-minute marker here. I think let's see, again, looking at the weather. If the weather's good next Tuesday, we'll have the Somerset game, and then we'll have Friday, October 20th, here in the stadium. That's the New Bedford game, and that is going to be senior night. That's more fun doing it on a Friday instead of a Monday. And it's New Bedford. So I get the decision. That's going to go! Number 8 for the Hilltoppers. And it looks like this time Emily Curran, as she goes to get it. Oh no, she handed it off to her sister. So if it is, that was Casey, her 3rd goal.
It's Emily Curran's birthday, too.
Emily Curran's birthday. Oh, there we go. Happy birthday, Emily. So a hat trick for her sister, Casey. 3 goals. That one coming around the 5.5 to 6 minute mark. Again, with a running clock. Don't have an exact here. But an 8-0 Durfee lead. As the Hilltoppers close in on their 3rd win in a row, which would put them at 6-2. And in good standings in the conference as well at 3-1. BR trying to do something offensively here. Got the ball deep down the field, and a whistle is going to stop them. A spectacular sight here. Nearly a full moon tonight.
Oh, wow.
Starting to show up right over the Durfee atrium.
That's cool.
And a spectacularly clear night, not like yesterday where it was kind of behind some of the fog and the haze. But really beautiful. Up the far sideline, close to the boundary. Turned back around by the Hilltoppers. Hilltopper's going to get a corner here. The infraction coming just inside the orange circle there. Bouncer, and it'll be Durfee's 9th.
Is he called? No.
Oh, no, they're calling it off. There was a whistle. So no celebration that time. Back down the field, BR with possession at midfield and slowed up now in front of their bench. Whistle sounding again. Durfee trying to reset real quick. Ends up being a good pass in stride here. And that hits the foot of Lobo. Coach Henrik made some substitutions here late in the fourth with the score the way it is. I'll tell you, watching that right there, ball rolling just fine. Seriously. Still quicker than Dartmouth's field, that I will say. But plenty of spin on it and plenty of distance if it just rolls a while. So that was a good example right there. Minutes to go here. Durfee closing in on win number 6. And it looks like BR is going to get a corner here. There's the moon coming over Durfee in the kind of purplish dusk sky. Beautiful sight, especially too once all the ambient lighting around the building comes on, usually around a little after 7. All the walkway lights that we have, they all come, and the sconces, they all come on a timer, and just lights up the whole place. It really looks spectacular. Gary Lee up on the roof tonight, getting your shots for you. Looking at Durfee's schedule, when I was mentioning about all the home games, the first 5 home games are going to be played over a 10-day span. There's a Saturday game mixed in there, so a Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then another Monday, the last one. But those final 6 games all really bunched up. And busy schedule down the stretch for the Hilltoppers team. Crazy to think that next week will already be in October. Like, what the heck? That's absolutely amazing. Final minute here from Durfee. An impressive win for the Hilltoppers. They scored first, and then were able to really put it out of reach in that second quarter with 4 goals. That made it 5-0, and by that point, never felt close again. Whistle coming. It'll be Trojans' ball. Here in the final 10 seconds, they'll reset. Player down.
Brad to Kelly Mahoney.
So the clock actually stopping at 3 seconds here in the stadium.
Go ahead. It's a field hockey player down with 3 seconds left to go in the game. I think she got, I don't know, I think they're looking at her head.
So an injury timeout here in the final seconds. Going to halt play. Looks like she's okay. You hear the crowd.
I called Kelly. She's on her way out. Yep.
And that's the game. Hilltoppers with a dominating win here over their conference opponents, the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans, an 8-0 final from Durfee High School. No sports tomorrow in terms of broadcasts. We are hopeful that we'll be here Friday for the 6:30 football game here. It's week 4 of the high school football season. Hilltoppers hosting Nauset. But again, it's kind of going to be a last-minute decision. We got to see what the weather's like here, because latest forecasts not looking too great. But check back with us As you know, we live stream on our Facebook page. We're posting there almost daily. It's Fred TV Sports. Like and follow us there. We'll have an update for you, and if we're not able to broadcast because of the weather, we'll make sure you know how you can access the game via the Durfee Athletics YouTube channel. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel, Fred TV Sports. Subscribe to us there for our archive of games. For Gary Lee up on our roof tonight, our cameraman, I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Durfee. Enjoy a good evening.